This is the Ordos, a new generation Type 05 for a guided missile frigate. As the battle alarm blares, the crew rushes to their stations with maximum speed. Within minutes, every sailor is in position speed made possible by muscle memory built through hundreds of drills, reflecting their readiness to fight at any moment. Commissioned only a few months ago, the Ordos represents China's latest independently developed Type 05 for a missile frigate. Compared with earlier frigates, it features major leaps in individual weapon systems and delivers stronger all-around combat performance in complex electromagnetic environments. For the crew, this means mastering a host of new concepts, principles, and interfaces in a very short time. Zibo, a member of the ship's party committee and a former officer on a Type 3 main combat vessel, has spent this period moving through the ship's compartments and decks, studying the new warship's capabilities alongside the crew. President Xi has emphasized that achieving the 2027 goals for national defense and military modernization ultimately depends on the leadership and drive of party organizations at every level. Our ship's weapons are now more integrated, equipped with new large-caliber guns capable of striking farther and with greater precision. Our job is to ensure every system performs exactly as it should. President Xi has stressed that immediate progress is a political achievement, but so is laying foundations and paving the way for the future. Since adopting the correct view of political performance and launching study and education programs, every sailor has thrown themselves into training and war preparation with the mindset that personal credit is secondary, but personal responsibility is essential. The Ordos is now approaching a full combat readiness evaluation, and the entire crew is engaged in intensive training across sea strike, anti-submarine, air defense, and anti-missile missions. Advanced equipment is not meant for comfort, it is meant to be pushed to its limits. In a recent drill, I completed my assigned tasks without a single mistake, and for the first time, I truly felt like a real sailor. Going forward, I will grow together with this warship, contributing my own effort and determination to help forge new combat capabilities for this new generation of vessels. The core of strengthening and revitalizing the military is the ability to fight and to win. A correct view of political performance must ultimately be reflected in improved combat effectiveness. The party members and cadres of this detachment remain grounded in reality, act according to established principles, and pursue political achievements through hard, practical work. Recently, the Navy's Nagato conducted a live fire exercise. After the firing concluded, a team led by key party members uploaded the shooting parameters and results into their self-developed analysis software for review. We must break through the bottlenecks that limit the real combat use of our equipment. In past firing drills, data was mostly recorded by hand, and corrections were based largely on experience and estimation. Now, the system automatically logs every parameter for each shot, pinpoints faults with precision, helps fire control officers improve accuracy, and shortens the time needed to restore equipment. With new equipment being installed and upgraded more rapidly, and new quality combat capabilities accelerating, the detachment has entered a crucial window for sharpening its edge and advancing transformation. In a sector of the Yellow Sea, a formation consisting of the Navy's Songyuan and several sister units is conducting comprehensive offensive and defensive drills. Unlike previous exercises, this one is guided randomly, no preset plan, and not even the timing of mission actions is announced in advance. Training that simply follows a scripted sequence may look smooth and orderly, but it rarely produces real combat effectiveness. After all, on an actual battlefield, the enemy will not notify you when the fight begins, nor wait for you to be fully prepared before launching an attack. Through this training, we learned how our weapons and equipment perform in complex environments, while also forcing commanders and operators to sharpen their decision-making and emergency response skills. This year, the detachment has treated the study and practice of a correct view of political performance as a major political task, and has vigorously strengthened war-focused training. During the ship's combat readiness missions, we have concentrated on deepening research into core combat capabilities: sea assault, air defense, and missile defense. and anti-submarine warfare while continuously improving the crew's ability to employ new weapon systems under complex conditions. We will align ourselves with the strategic requirement of advancing national defense and military modernization with high quality and ground our correct view of political performance in solid political training. Through hard work and real results, we guide party members and cadres to stay rooted on the front line, focus on war preparation, promote the deep integration of ships with new quality combat forces, strengthen the ability to fight and win through realistic training, and write the mission of naval officers and sailors in this new era. Shanghai City in Hainan Province is the birthplace of the Qianyu Revolution, where revolutionary forces such as the Qianyu Workers and Peasants' Red Army and the Red Women's Army first emerged. From the Revolutionary era's red armbands to today's peacetime camouflage, the people of Qianyu have carried forward this legacy for more than 90 years, generation after generation, never ceasing in their struggle. Since deepening political rectification, the Shanghai militia rooted in this red soil has aligned itself with the missions of the new era, using tasks as the driving force and local needs as guidance, building a capable, all-around militia force that supports the region's economic and social development.
1931年5月1日，中国工农红军第2独立师第3团女子军特务连在乐惠县第4区成立。作为琼崖工农
In the newly renovated Red Women's Army Memorial Park, Wang Tia is telling visitors the story of the Red Women's Army. She serves in the Shanghai Red Women's Army Militia Company. Many people say, "I know the Red Women's Army." They call the Red Women's Army one of Hainan's iconic symbols, and many give it a big thumbs up. Yesterday, while we were on patrol, we passed by a little boy playing in the water. From a distance, he stood up and saluted us. Moments like that make me incredibly proud. On May 1st, 2024, the Shanghai Municipal People's Armed Forces Department officially established the Red Women's Army Militia Company. As Shanghai becomes more open and rapidly develops, new expectations are placed on the militia. This unit includes internationally certified diving professionals who have served as instructors at the National Underwater Archaeology Center. Our ETIRED Marines skilled in rescue and emergency response, and descendants of Qianyu Column veterans who carry forward the revolutionary spirit. When forming the Red Women's Army Militia Company, we aimed not only to strengthen traditional emergency rescue capabilities, but also to prepare them for international tasks and activities, broadening the image and role of the militia in the new era. In less than 2 years, the new era Red Women's Army has already taken part in missions such as anti-Taiwan rescue operations, security work for the Bow Forum for Asia Annual Conference, and coastal defense patrols. This year marks the second time the Red Women's Army Militia Company has participated in security operations for the Bow Forum for Asia. Building on their previous experience, they have continued refining their service plans, innovating inspection and control methods, and employing professional, intelligent tools such as UAV countermeasure systems and coordinated patrols with police dogs to create an integrated air and ground security network. This is the responsibility our era has entrusted to us. At the same time, the militia can diversify its roles, showing society and the new era the full range of what a modern militia can be. I feel deeply proud. It feels like we are carrying forward the precious spiritual legacy of the Red Women's Army and setting a stronger example for the next generation.
本节课我们进行冲锋斗的训练，在开始训练之前。